Hello, everybody. Hello, hello, hello. How is everybody doing today? Oh, my goodness. So I think straight off the bat, Jay Ships said he's first. Hi, Jay Ships. How are you doing? Oh, well, first of all, Happy New Year, everybody. Oh, I cannot believe we're in 2024 already. Where did the time go? It's gone so quickly. And I wasn't going to do a live stream tonight because I'm not really in the best of moods at the minute because my I'm in a lot of agony and pain. But I thought I just brave it today, but not stay on for too long, just because that I've got to like look after myself a little bit. Turns out I injured myself again, injured my shoulder, and it's basically making me feel a bit miserable. But I strained my muscles a bit more how after swimming today. So try to take it a bit easy, but there we go. It's one of those things. But I'm here now and I'm just gonna do whatever I can, just as long as I stay on here, saying hello to you guys. Everything will be hunky dory. But it's really great to see you guys. And Jay Ships, I know that you've been very active recently in the new year. What did you get up to? And yeah, so and anyway, let us know in the chat and in the comment section down below. What was your favorite moment at Christmas? What is it? What was your favorite Christmas present? What was your favorite Christmas wish? And what did you do for New Year's? Please share. I would love to know more. Jay Ship says, "Ouch! I know how that feels, Low. Hope you feel better soon." Thanks, Jay Ships. I was active on YouTube, not my channel. Oh, that's fair enough. Do you know what, Jay Ships? We always have like a little bit of activity stuff at times, so don't worry. I know how like it feels because everyone can still be active, but not on their channels. I'm getting into that stage really because I'm getting lots burnt out again, but that's just the granny in me, unfortunately. Hey, here's Bestie DK. How are you, DK? Are you all right? Yeah. Oh my goodness. I'm trying like I'm soldiering on, but getting there really. But I'll have to show you. I don't think I showed you this last time, but I'm going to show you anyway. It's still on the floor, which I still need to tidy up because some of my Christmas presents are there. But my sister the other day, she got me this for Christmas. Well, it's a belated Christmas present. I've looked in a little bit with Simon's book. I never read anything from Simon before, but since I'm going to be interested in interviewing him at some point, I definitely think that it'll be really nice to look at Simon's book. Now, I heard he has written a new book, and this one was published back in 2020, 2021. But we definitely need to do a little bit of research because it will be great for research for videos, and then also we definitely need to have Simon on the channel, I think, because that will be amazing if we could get that far. So DK says, pretty good myself. Final week of my 2 weeks time off from work. Oh yeah, I some people are really lucky to get their like time off at work. I only had a week and a half, but everyone's gone back to school today, in the UK, and then some of them have been back to school yesterday, which thought, okay, that's interesting. But I think everything's going back to the usual routine now. But it's definitely really really good to get back into the routine. But are you looking forward to work, DK, or no? Jake, hiya, Jake, how are you? He has a new book coming soon. Simon definitely has got a new coming book because I've been hearing all the Britannic gossip. So I definitely think his new books now. Once I've finished reading this, I will get Simon's Coffee, the book, I think. But I need to I really need to find ways of trying to be a bit more active when it comes to reading because I have read one of my books for Christmas and then it's just a stop, start, stop, start. But I think it's been because of the burnt out. Oh my goodness, everything's falling down. Even though I've been feeling a little bit miserable and everything's just been overwhelming and I've been burnt out. I never got the chance to read, but I've promised that I will do a lot more reading this year, so I need to get on to it at some point. J Ship says, I changed my profile picture to Normandy to signify that I might not be doing many tutorials this year. Really? How come is that, J Ships? Um, and Jake says, I was speaking to Simon yesterday about his new book. Really? How is he feeling about that? How is Simon feeling about the publication? Because I definitely know I definitely know publishing a new book is never easy. I mean, writing anything is never easy, and it does set up a lot of pressure, really, which I can understand because even though I never published anything, I write a lot, and I have done a lot of script writing, especially when I was in drama school. So I understand the amount of detail that has to go in there. But I'm definitely looking forward to reading Simon's book. I need to actually catch up on that quite soon. But if it comes out, let me know, and I will be the first to actually see it if I can. Historic ships, how are you? How am I doing? I could be better. I'm in a lot of pain because I strained my muscle on my shoulder, but I'll be all right otherwise. I hope the pictures of my model helped you. Oh, they certainly did. Thank you so much. I mean, I've been doing a lot of videos recently, and I've been getting a bit burnt out with a few of the ideas. But Historic Ships has got like a really great model, which has helped in one video, which I won't give the game away because it will be coming up within the next few days to weeks. But I'm not going to be saying anything, so you're gonna have to wait to find out. But Historic Ships, thank you so much. I mean, any help is greatly appreciated, and it's definitely really, really something. Jake says that he's very excited about it. Oh, there we go. That's one positive thing. Being excited about a book is the most brilliant thing you could ever have. Definitely 100% guarantee. J Ships, let me guess. It's a video about a boat. Not really, but I'm not saying anything. Not saying anything. Jane Ships also says burnt out, boredom, can't be bothered. You know what? It's a human emotion thing, and we always go through that. So it's human emotion. So that's perfectly understandable. Jake says Simon is hoping to get the final draft of the book to the publishers by March this year. Really? Oh, okay. So I definitely think publishers that they take a bit of a long time, don't they, just to have a look at? Because oh, I've heard somewhere with that with book agents, they can be a little bit tricky when they're trying to change like some stuff as well. Because I know that my story, I had a story that was written into a friend's book, and it took 2 years to do the final stuff, and it kept like changing a few times. But yeah, so I can definitely understand like how it is. Oh, my nose is all blocked again. That's what happens when you're swimming underwater. Your nose gets blocked every single time. But I've been having the resolution for that, so it was all good. But yeah, so like I said in Monday's video, well, I recorded it before this come along. 2024 will be a very active year for Titanic ships. Now, well, not Titanic ships, Titanic stories. This is what happens when injuries overtake your brain. But we've definitely got a lot of stuff and research coming up. I definitely got more projects in the works, but I'm trying to find ways to actually juggle them a little bit because there's some projects that I have been very far behind that I want to get up this year. And then also, I want to take that opportunity just to explore some stuff a little bit more, especially going into a few what if videos because a lot of people have been requesting them recently. So I'm thinking about trying to get a few stuff as quick as I can, but also I am going to be doing something completely different, which I've never done before, and I am nervous about this because I don't know how on earth it's going to go down, but I'm going to have to try and practice this weekend because I think this is the only thing I can do when I'm just recovering from an injury. I am going to plan to animate for the video because I have been asking around for animators, and I'm hoping to do a bit of collabs though to put on like on the channel. But then I thought, okay, why don't I try do like something different? Because one what if video, I really want to do a alternative sinking. So like a fake sinking that never happened, but in a different universe. So I won't say what the video is though. Some people will I have already know, but I won't say what it is because it's a surprise, and I don't know if it's going to be up or not. But yeah, I think it's a bit more tricky because I think I'm overstretching the stuff a little bit, overstretching the mark. So I'm gonna have to try and find ways just to try and find see if I can do with like little bits of modeling, loads of bits with trying to like figure out like details. I mean, I got a syncing animation timeline that I've already drafted up, but I think it's just because getting used to the video program that I'm planning to use, which is Blender, and a lot of animators I found have found and known they all use Blender, and that's the really good software program to use apparently. So I'm not really good at this type of thing, but I am going to give it a shot just to see how it goes. But I know I've got a lot of supportive people, including Liam Sharp of Titanic Honor and Glory. He came around just to help, as well as Danny and Tony. And honestly, guys, thank you so much. It really means the world. I will definitely give this a try just to see how things just go a little bit slow and steady, but hopefully, fingers crossed, we will get there. And I will determine to try and get this animated stuff done as soon as I possibly can. But who knows? Who really knows? Um, Clip Ships. Hello, Clip Ships. How are you? I also changed my second channel's profile picture in like 3 months. Yes, I have changed it. Oh my goodness, I did not know that. Oh my goodness, that was very, very sneaky. I didn't even realize, but good fun. DK says, can't wait for PH Nargile's book to be published posthumously. I don't know how to pronounce that word, but I know what I mean there, DK. So I've been hearing like a little bit of a loop, and this is another brand new book, but the PH Nargile, one of the people who did tragically die in the Titan submersible last June, um I found out that his daughters are going to publish his book that he written translated into English very soon. So I have been trying to see what do a bit of research on the original script with the book. So far I can't find anything, but if it comes out in English, or when it comes out in English, I will definitely take a read of it. And in fact, a lot of people have been recommending me books recently, so I think have a feeling this year is going to be the year for books. But yeah, I definitely think it's just something to just to actually have like a look around though. But I'm definitely really, really going to be excited and sad about Najalé's book, PH. So I'm definitely thinking it is going to be emotional in one way, but and then also in another way, it will be really interesting to see how he saw the Titanic from his own point of view, based on his own experiences diving into the wreck. So that will be a really, really good read, I think. Well, I haven't read it yet, but hopefully it will be a good read. Anyway, Jakes also says a what if video can be a little fun because you play around with it a little more because it didn't happen, but it's still got to be in the realm. Exactly, Jake. That is exactly what I mean. Because what if it is? They are definitely really fun. And being creative with them is really, really good. But the most hardest thing I've ever found to do with a what if video is trying to create the how the ship's light will definitely sink, especially with the mathematical side of things. The maths is really tricky. It is super difficult. I always still think it is not really the greatest thing. It's tricky as pork pie, but we'll just have to see. We'll just see how we go. But I think with the one I'm doing, it's my first what if video for the year. So I'm gonna try and think, now that I've got that, how do I actually create it animated into life with the animator? And then also, it's going to be the same because Jess, who I just saw, biggest Titanic fan ever, and Jess, hello, I saw you in, but don't worry, you're not late. Jess actually gave a suggestion doing a what if video if the Carpathia sank after the Titanic. So again, that's going to be a really fun thing just to do, but it's going to be interesting to see how it goes around because I've been looking at the real time sinking of the Carpathia when she sank during the First World War, and I'm sort of thinking that it's the same time amount that she took to sink when she sank in the North Atlantic Ocean, because at the actual time in her sinking in 1917, that it took her about nearly 2.5 hours to sink at almost the same time length as Titanic. So I'm definitely going to be doing lots of research on that because with a what if video, if you want to look at it at an alternative universe, the best thing to do is to look at a sinking ship that happened in real life and try to come a little bit around with it. And I think with the Carpathia video, that's exactly what I'm going to be planning to do. But yeah, definitely that would be a really, really good idea. There we go. I'm just gonna catch up with the chat. Jess is asking Jake is about Simon's book. Clip ships. Shower thought. Are people who sneeze the most blessed? Do you know what, J ships? I really don't know. I just really, really don't know. I am the superstitious person, but I never thought about it that way. I really don't. Jake said, I don't think I will get it. It would be too upsetting as I knew him. That's understandable, Jake, because it's sometimes with things where you go through that grief is never easy. And some people still like fight grief hard because it will take years, really. But it's people's choices because when you go through grief, or if you go through anything, if you want to read or want to watch a movie, but you're not too sure about what to do, choices are very important and they always have to be respected. That's what I've learned from over the years, really. But yeah, but it definitely really is going to be, yeah. And sometimes when I'm nodding in the sentence, I just go all loopy loop. But I think it's just because it's a bit tired, a little bit tired. Okay, Jess says, if Carpathia sank, maybe the Olympic or the California will come with. Oh, do you know what? My interesting thing about this, Jess, I don't think the California would have done, but probably Olympic would. But by the time the Olympic will arrive, it will be about too late. I don't know, but I definitely really want to work it out here because that will be really, really good fun to do. And Jess also says, yes, the Britannic was sank in 2 hours. Boom! Sometimes with an ordinary guess, it just makes you very happy if you got it right. Hi, Captain Alex. How are you? And looks like you got up to 7 triple subs. Is that good luck? 7 triple subs. Oh, I don't know. I never thought about that, Alex. I definitely never thought about that. Oh, J Ship says must be. Jess also says, do you like the Unseen Britannic book? Oh, the one that I have now. My sister got me this, but I haven't read it yet. It's next on my list because I want to do some little bit of research on the second class dining room interior of the Britannic. But then also, I definitely really want to have a video focusing on the rescue ships that rescued the passengers from the Britannic, like the Foxhound and the other two I can't remember the name of, because Simon put a huge amount of detail in there, and some of it I wasn't expecting. I read it just a little bit, but it was such a huge amount of detail, which made my mind blow. And I thought, yeah, that's got to be turned into a video somehow. Yeah, definitely. Yes, I believe the new book Simon is writing is about. No, what I mean, this Jake means the new book, not this one. Anyway, Jake says the new book Simon is writing about the recent interior dive on the Britannic. So yes, it's most probable that there will be images of the interior of the Britannic. Oh my god! Oh, do you know what, Jake? I think if and when it comes out, probably in the spring, I'll probably hold on to that until the new book is out, and then I'm gonna research away all that type of stuff because I've got the notes already for the second class interior rooms, but I haven't really put them into focus yet. But since if Simon's going to be putting like new photos or information from the interior from the wreck, that will definitely be very good research, I think. So I definitely will love to do that. Jess says HMS Scrooge, HMS Heroic, HMS Foxhound, and HMS Foresight. Yes. Okay, that's good. Thanks, Jess. Clip ships, or aka J ship says you know about the HMS Adjuris, the ship that Olympic rescued the crew of in 1911. Really? I did not know that. Well, was that when it was sacked by the German submarines somewhere in hang on. Oh, excuse me. Oh, I hate it when the chlorine gets up my nose. Anyway, was it when the Olympic was in Greece, or in France? Um, because I heard about this one. That one of the Olympics captains on that one got awarded the Medal of Honor from the French government. Yeah, so I think I definitely heard about this event, but never about the ship itself. But you gave me a video idea, clip ships, well, chase ships. You gave me a video idea, so that's gonna go down on the list. That's gonna go down on the list for video ideas. So what was that? HMS Adjuris, because that would be interesting to do her life story actually, not just like the rescue from the Olympic, but just her whole life story forever. Thank you so much. I'll definitely keep that in mind really, and that's definitely going to go for a video in the near future. Olympic Jess says Olympic rescue two ships, also for a war from a French ship. Yes, that's probably where it got it from. J Ships also says, fun fact. HMS Asturias was sunk by a mine laid by a future White Star liner. I think it might be the Heroic, but I forgot. Really? Interesting. I think if that was the case, it would have been a Heroic, actually. Yeah, I definitely think it might be, but I don't know. But it depends on when the ship was sunk. And all of that. Captain Alex says, "Are you taking Sam's list?" No, 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 no. I'll have to show you actually. I've written my own bits of list, but I got this little notes here. It's not great, but these are like the little notes that I've had. I used to be in the girl guides, because not only I was a girl guide leader, but I was a brownie, a girl guide, a rainbow, or girl scouts, as and everyone in America says it. So, as part of the leaving gift, I got these notes, but I never actually used them until for video ideas earlier. Well, about a few weeks ago. So these at the moment are my Bible. So I'm just using them, and then I'm just gonna probably just write down people's ideas as just they come along, really. So yeah, so hopefully that will be really good. I will try find some time to fit my own stuff in, really, but I think it's just one of those things that if there's an idea that comes along or something brings up, I will write it down on the paper. But yeah, anyway, J Ship says that was 1914, so probably not Homeric, but do you get the point? Yeah, okay, cool, cool, cool. Jake says Olympic and Queen Mary sank a ship that and also became the rescue ship of the vessel they had sunk. The Queen Mary as well. I did not know that. I know Olympic, yes, I definitely do, but um yeah, so I definitely think the Olympic, I definitely know, but I didn't know about the Queen Mary. It's something I will have to look into. But Maritime the other day on my Discord group, he gave me the idea of writing like a story, well, a video on how the Queen Mary capsized in the 1940s or 50s. I need to ask him if um yeah, I definitely need to ask him if I could actually find the film footage again, because that would be really good to focus like on the story. And I was so intrigued by it. I really didn't. know that existed. But thank goodness the Queen Mary was all right. But that must have been a very scary experience for people. It really, really must have been. Clipship says, I think Queen Elizabeth also sank a tanker at one point, but I don't know. Oh, okay, interesting. Looks like the Cunard stars are getting a reputation. Speaking of the devil, maritime. Hello, how is our lovely maritime? But maritime, we were just talking about you because I remember you suggesting the idea, or not suggesting the idea, but submitting a video clip on the Queen Mary capsizing. Now you have to remind me when it happened because I definitely couldn't remember it because I definitely want to get this down as a video idea. Had I forgotten to write down about that, really? DK says Queen Mary's capsizing is the inspiration for the 1972 movie The Poseidon Adventure. No way! Oh my god! Okay, that's fact is gonna go in the video, definitely. The near disaster happened in December 1942. Right, okay, I'll get this down. Thanks, Maritime. This is like one of those bits there. So we have Queen Mary, December 1942. Yeah, so I'll probably write that down for like notes, but that will definitely remind me. Thanks, Maritime. Jay Ships also says, Jess, I think she was a liner, but under British Admiralty, a neutral liner, so they would probably would have attempted to slightly cameo her. Which one was that? Is that the Britannic one? Um, I don't think of it. Oh, I'm so behind on the chat, really. It's just like one of those things, really, that's happened. Alex says, speak of the devil, and the devil shall appear. There's a Maritime Championships Q&A. Well, don't worry, the Q&A, it'll be coming up about 15 minutes or so. I'm probably going to do the Q&A a little bit earlier because I'm still like in agony from my injuries and all that. But the Q&A is coming. So don't you fret, don't you worry. And we've got a little bit of Lusitania. So what was the Lusitania one? Was that the British Admiralty stuff? There we go. So I definitely Lusitania funnels. So I think I wanted to do a video the other day about the Lusitania's funnels or the Britannics ones, but I can't really remember which one. But which, like, I don't know if it was something to do with the ones that were either damaged or like during the sinking or the sunken time. I don't really know, but I definitely think I either wanted to do the funnels of the Lusitania or the funnels of the Britannic and explain why only the second funnel didn't capsize when the ship was sinking. That could be an interesting one, actually. I definitely think we'll do that. Blue says Lusitania funnels were painted black to confuse U-boats. That is right. Yes. And it was just something that I learned the other day, which I actually took me quite by surprise. Because I never really knew that that they were painted black to confuse U-boats, but I thought that was ingenious, I think. But it's a shame that it didn't really rescue the Lusitania, but it could be understandable or why they did that. Jess also points out to say, I did ask why was the Lusitania's funnels black in the war? What colour would it or what change of colour if the funnels were red or black? Oh, so I think what you're saying is, Jess, that's the Lusitania funnels back in the war. Oh, if they weren't black, and if the Lusitania survived at the war, what would the colour of the funnels be? Was that what you meant, Jess? I think. Oh, okay. Right. Okay. So Jake says that was to confuse the Germans on what company she was owned by because the company used the burnt orange on their funneled ships, so they painted grey at to confuse the Germans. Interesting. Very, very interesting. And Jake also says because the Lusitania was a target. Yeah, definitely. Like it wasn't just the Lusitania. Most ships were on target, but the Lusitania was the how do you call it? The Germans like crown, the main target or the crown jewel. Yeah, we'll go with the crown jewel. The crown jewel of ships to sink. Yeah, that we'll go with that. We'll go with that. And yeah, so I definitely think it was just one of those things really. But unfortunately, her sinking did like cost like a few lives really. But I am determined to Probably no, and I'm gonna write this down actually. I'm definitely determined to know the history of the German spy that's a snack into the Lusitania, but didn't survive the sinking. Yeah, that would be really, really interesting to do that 'cause, I think I did touch on him before in the previous video because, that was explained during Lusitania Month last year about what did happen, but I never went into full detail about his life, so I definitely think I really wanna do that because that will be really interesting to see if there's a lot more information coming out, especially since I got another book, The Dead Wake, which goes into full story of the Lusitania, so hopefully that will give me an opportunity to do that. But I definitely really think it's just something that I really do. But I don't know what it is. Every time I feel like, "Oh, I've got better, I've got no ideas," every time I come on, here, you guys are always giving me good ideas, and I'm just like, "What is going on?" I think you guys are my good lucky charms. That's what I think you are. And, Jake said, "Was the prize target?" Yeah, Lusitania was their prize target. And, Jake also adds, "They also flew the American flag on the Lusitania on the outbound to England to also prevent the ship from being torpedoed because America was a neutral country at the time." Well, we all know what happened, didn't we? Well, we definitely know what happened. And the Jess also says Lusitania, much bigger ship, one. Torpedo sank in 18 minutes, and Carpathia, such a smaller ship, three. Torpedo sank in 2 hours. Yeah, I mean, Titanic, that's the thing I don't get actually. That's on the top because Britannic and Titanic. Um, oh no, not actually, not Britannic. Lusitania and Titanic. Titanic was bigger than the Lusitania, I think, but it sank in like 2.5 hours, which that's not sure why I did get it, but I think it was because of the watertight towards. But eventually, we'll get into that. Hang on a second, guys. I'm just going to be right back to go burn my nose. Oh, there we go. So, if you ever get into the idea of try to blow your nose while going out in the chlorine water, till I tell you, being swimming like in the chlorine water is just one of the worst things because you get stuck like it all the time, like you have a cold. My apologies for that. My apologies. Maritime says everybody recognised Lusitania upon its seeing a full-funneled liner. Was it really that noticeable at the time, Maritime? That would be really, really interesting to actually say that. I definitely think it was the bulkheads on the Lusitania that had the major flaw in the Lusitania. There's also a major contribution to her rapid sinking. Oh, okay, okay. So I'm wondering, in each sinking, are the bulkheads and the watertight doors are the main causes for the responsibility of the sinkings. That will be an interesting video to have. That's giving me another idea. Another minute. Bulkheads, and watertight doors. Watertight doors. Watertight doors. Sinking ships. There we go. We definitely got that in the bag. Woohoo! I definitely think we'll do that. Thanks, Jake. Jess says there is a man the same name who was on the Titanic and Britannic, but we don't know if it is the same person. If it is that we have 4 Titanic and Britannic survivors. Oh, what was the man's name? What was his surname? Oh, I definitely would love to know more about that. I think there was a survivor on the Titanic who was also on the Empress of Ireland sinking. He survived, I think. Do you know what? That definitely rings a bell. Hang on. Let me get something up there, J Ships. Here we go. Passenger who survived the Empress of Ireland and Titanic. Let's have a look. Oh, okay. Right. His name is William Clark. So William Clark is in CL ARK. Oh, there we go. So William Clark, yeah. So I'm definitely gonna have to do a video on him, I think. He sounds like a really interesting person. My goodness, where are these ideas coming from? There we go. At that rate, I need to start getting a new book, really. William Clark, uh, of and Survivor. Yeah, that would be a really interesting story to look into, really. I definitely, I've got to be really excited for this. I think that might be my next video script I might do after the sinking, but yeah, there we go. Also, everything's not right with me. Technology is not kind to me, and because my laptop was just nearly dying. There we go. And then also some other bits were kind to me. So I think today wasn't really my day. But hey ho, never mind. And J Ship says, out of the 8 billion people in this world, he's the only one. That's true. That's true. There we go. And Maritime says people do not want Clark to work on board ships after the Empress of Ireland disaster, since they believe that he brought bad luck on board ships. Oh, is it like Arthur John Priest and Archie Jewell? Oh, do you know what? That a lot of people were superstitious at the time. Uh, Poor William, though. Poor William. I mean, he it must be like sad with him feeling excluded, really. But yeah, I don't blame him either because it must be like really awful to go through like different like sinkings. Really, I mean, Violet Jessup as well. She, oof, Miss Unsinkable. She actually went through a lot, didn't she? I still have my huge guts to Violet though, brave woman. I've started reading her autobiography, which is another book I got for Christmas. But so far, oh, what a life she's had! I haven't got up to the part where she joined on the ships yet, but a life she had. Wow, at the very beginning, that is crazy, shocking, and it's like sort of like someone's actually written went back in time and written a pre drama for the British soap opera EastEnders. So it's kind of like an EastEnders type of feeling, but in Argentina. But I definitely cannot wait to read more of Violet's story. Yeah, I think I just really can't get enough of Violet at the minute. I really, really can't. Shane, how was your day today? Not great, but I will survive. J Ships also says Lady Duff Gordon, who was on the Titanic, was supposed to be on the Lusitania's final voyage, but she didn't go because she was sick. Yeah, I've heard about that. But that was really lucky, I guess. Really, who knows what will happen to her after that? Really, I think anyway. But yeah, so Lou says, Lucid Mauritania, my beloved. Ah, oh, that's really cute. Right. Anyway, so Lady Duff Gordon. I have been writing a little bit about Lady Duff Gordon, not a whole video, but I have been writing a little bit about her because I'm doing something at the minute which I cannot reveal what it is. But yeah, lifeboat number 6. No, she wasn't on lifeboat number 6. She was on lifeboat 1. It was the money boat, and there was a oh no, sorry. Jess actually said something that I think Blue reacted to. There was another lifeboat that was launched from Titanic, was almost cut by the propellers, but the captain stopped the propellers before the lifeboat came out. Yeah, do you know what? I don't know what I can't remember which number it was, but even though it wasn't really explained what she was on. Sheila Macbeth or Ada well, Sheila Macbeth actually, she did describe what happened, but she didn't say what lifeboat she was on. And I have a theory that the lifeboat she was in was the one that almost got chopped up by the propellers, but they managed to get away. But I definitely think it might be it really. But yeah, does anyone care that after 2 disasters in the Olympic class, Violet still went on 2 world cruises onto the Belgland? Yeah, I mean, I haven't got to that far part yet, J Ships, but I definitely really think it's I think she was a really good, like, lady. She even got married, but then realized marriage wasn't for her, and then she got divorced months later. Guess she was some sort of a free spirit, as Jake liked to call her. But, oh, yeah, I have huge guts for Violet Jessup, our Miss Unsinkable. That's why we love her. She's part of our historic family, I think. Well, history inside a nutshell family, really. We definitely have adopted her as a member of the family now. And Jay Ships also said, she didn't die on the ship. She died like in 1971 or something like that. Yeah, she did die in 1971, but she died just only a year after she recorded an interview of her talking about the Britannic. It is on my channel, and it's a really good watch if you ever listen to that. Really, Jess also says, "Was there a Lusitania survivor on the Britannic?" No idea. I think Jake might know. Jake also said, "We don't know the number it was, but we know that it was the lifeboat with Sheila and matron Elizabeth Annie Does was on." Yes, I still need to look into Elizabeth Annie Does was matron. I don't know if she's I don't know what her personality was like though, but I know from Ada's diary she was a little bit strict, but I really, really don't know. Right, anyway, we're about ow, that clapped my hands a little bit. Ow. Okay. I think we're about 40 minutes in, but since I'm not going to be staying on for too long, I think we'll get started on the quiz straight away. I definitely think. No Lusitania survivors were on the Britannic. There we go. Jake knows. Jake knows. I have a Jess, no way! You have a photo of Elizabeth Ann? Oh my gosh, Jess, you have to show me in Discord after this live stream. I definitely really want to see what she's like. Oh, I'm so excited. Anyway, right, I'll get the quiz stuff all together. I this one but for this one, really, since it was all like last minute and we don't know what was happening with the Q&A, I decided to come up with the questions to write down myself this time. But they're not going to be long. They're only going to be about 11 questions, which is fine, really. But hopefully they'll be enough. I tried to get them to a fair mix, but hopefully they were they were really good, something like that. Can't really speak. I think my brain's going all dead, really. But yeah, Maritime, are you still about? Because we're going to do the quiz in a minute. Are you still there, Maritime? And yeah, so DK have we definitely got to have our Maritime here. Brill! We cannot do a quiz without Maritime. We really, really can't. So right, so I think everyone knows, like, with the quizzes. So hands up who wants to join the quiz. Old or new, doesn't matter. If you want to go for it, just go for it. Oh, Jess says send it to Discord. Thanks, Jess. Thank you so much. Thank you. Oh, is that wrong way? Am I Yay! There we go. We got the YouTube parts again. Woohoo! Yeah. So I definitely got all sorted. So DK scores like on the doors. And so J Ships / Clip Ship says me, and then Maritime, absolutely. Jess, I think I know you want to. Blue and Captain Alex, I know you want to both as well. And Jake, do you want to join in the quiz today? Because I don't think we've had you on for a while, but if you want to join, that would be great. Always, Cats and Alex said always and ready for my third or last place. Oh, bless you. Oh, right. Okay, so we've definitely got that. So I think everyone does know how the quiz works because everyone's been here before. But for those who are brand new and have never been on a live stream or have watched the live stream before, what we do is we do a little quiz. And this quiz, what we do is we do the quiz questions based on maritime history. So if it's ships or if it's figures or it's anything as such. And what I do is I do a warm up question before we actually get into the actual questions. And then I will answer, like, after I answer this question, you will hear the sound. And that will mean that'll be the cue to go to write the answer. But here's the catch: you are not allowed to cheat like it, even though I can't see you, you're not allowed to research on Google. Sorry, but and the biggest thing is that you don't go until you hear the ship's horn, because if you go before the ship's horn, that's a that's a disqualification, so you're disqualified for that. But yeah, so right, so I don't think it's just clean and simple, really. So I think we'll probably get started in a minute. So, DK, have we got all the people? Um, have we definitely got the people all there? Really, I have got that. And then just remember, also, guys, there's no competition. There's no competition. All the competitions are just for fun purposes. They are not for any competitive head to head at all. It's just all for fun. So it's depending on what scores that you get. It doesn't matter, because the taking part is always the most fun part, and it always is the most enjoyable. But yeah, okay. DK says we've got ready. Okay, right. We'll get started then. So we'll go up to the warm up question. And this is something that I've cleverly sneaked in, because it's a little part of something that I'm planning to do, but even though it's not official, I decided to do it for fun at the minute, but I might try and get it to do it somewhere in the near future. But I thought I would just share with this in a question just for fun. And this is going to be the warm up question. Okay, so warm up question. What is the name of the Doctor Who episode that I am writing? On your marks, get set. Go. I think I just definitely think it's not going to be easy. Everyone says, I don't know. I knew that was going to happen. I knew it was going to happen. Jess, no, it's not Titanic. You don't watch Doctor Who. Oh, if anyone doesn't watch or doesn't like Doctor Who, you are missing out. It is such a great television show. Believe me, it is. But shall I give you the answer? It is. I'll definitely give you the answer, because I thought I might test your brains out a little bit. But I am doing a Doctor Who episode. I'm not too sure what's going to happen with it afterwards, but I'm doing it. Where the Doctor travels back in time to the Britannic. And this is what the answer was: the tides of time. So, but I have been sharing some parts of the script, not always, but I'm still working on it. I've been working on it for a few weeks, but yeah, so I definitely think that it was just like a little bit of a guessing game to warm up, but it's just the thing that I wanted to share and do. But anyway, we'll get serious. We will get serious now. We'll get serious. Okay, question number 1. What was the date of the sinking of the SS Traffic while she was patrolling in the English Channel? On your marks, get set. Go. Right. Right. So I'm looking for a date, a month, and a year. 17th of June, 1940. Is it right? Oh no, Maritime. That is not right. That's not right at all. Oh, 7th June 1940. No, that is not right, I'm afraid. Sorry, guys. Yes, there we go. Maritime's got it. 17th of January 1941. Yes, Maritime's got it right second time round. Yep. So that was the date where the SS Traffic sank, and SS Traffic was the sister tender ship to the SS Nomadic, but there is a future video coming out of her. And yeah, Traffic did sink twice, really. She did sink twice, and then the last time she sank, she got scrapped. But there is a future video coming on her, really, which I'm very, very excited to share about. Oh, really? Oh no, she did sink twice. I thought she only sank once. Oh well. Oh well, never mind. I must have skipped that through a bit, really. I thought the sinking twice was just on the same day, but oh well, never mind. Learn something new. I'll definitely have to re-look at some point. Yeah, I mean, that'd be interesting to figure out why she sank twice, but there we go. Anyway, right, okay, we'll move on. So this next question has come from this week's video. What were the names of the two tender ships that carried passengers and mail to the Titanic while she was docked in Queenstown, Ireland? On your marks, get set, go. So I'm looking for the first initials and the names as well. Yes, Jess got it right. PS Ireland and PS America. And so did Blue. Blue stuck it there. Oh, Maritime got it as well. Well done. Oh, you guys. Oh my goodness. And J Ship's got that as well. He hasn't got the initials, but he's got the names right. So J Ships, I will give you half a point. But then for the rest of everybody, well, I'll give you 4 points to that. But I definitely know Ireland's a difficult name to pronounce, really. But then it's like J Ship says better than nothing. Yeah, I mean half a point's not so bad, really. And yes, DK recently narrated this one this time, but I mean he did such a good job for it. But I have to admit though, when I tried to find the music, and then when I heard the music Amazing Grace for that video, when I was editing, I nearly cried. Honestly, I never cried over some music when I was editing, but that was the first time I cried. But hey ho, this is just like one of those like those bits really. But hey ho, never mind. Anyway, we'll be moving on to question number 3, and question 3 is going to be one that's going to be in a video that's going to be coming up in the next few weeks. But if you own one or own a model of it, then you should know the answer. If not, then where have you been? Okay, question number 3. How many Lego pieces does it take to build the Titanic? On your marks, get set, go. So I'm looking for the number of pieces. 1,800? No, 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 no. No, oh no, everyone's got it wrong. Shoo! Shoo! And oh, sneezing set me off again. Oh goodness. Yep, it's more than that. Yep. No, just more than that. DK might know, but I know DK's definitely going to say something. No, no Maritime, no Blue. Do you guys give up? Do you guys give up? No, not 3,000. DK, do you want to tell them? Do you want to tell the DK because you own your model yourself? Okay, DK, give them the actual model. Give them the actual number. So, yeah, it's 9,090 pieces of Lego to build the Lego Titanic. Yep, just as quite surprised. Maritime's like, dot. Yeah, that was a little bit of a tough one, wasn't it? Oh, but I knew you would get that one, DK. Well, good try there, guys. Good try. Anyway, we'll probably get this into hopefully more easier ones for you guys. Now, this question comes from a video that I did last year when the channel started, but I'm just hoping that if you are fans out there, like myself, then you'll probably know. But if you probably know, then great. Okay. Question 4. Which musical artist secretly performed an album on board the Queen Elizabeth II? And for a bonus point, what was the name of the album? On your marks, get set, go. So I'm looking for an artist's name and the album. Well, there's hardly no. No. Jane Ship says Elvis. No, not Elvis, not Wallace. Oh my god, you guys didn't know that one, did you? I think you must have like joined way long after I did that. That's inside the channel. Myself, no, my brain gave up. Okay, shall I tell you the answer then? I'll give you like the answer. I definitely think I made it more difficult than I thought it was going to be. So the artist that was on the QE2 was Ed Sheeran, and the album that he filmed, oh well, he recorded, was Divide. Yep, the album which has the song Perfect and Castle on the Hill, that was recorded on the Queen Elizabeth II. Yeah, no joke. Hi Renna, how are you? There we go. But yeah. Oh no, it's two. Yeah, QE2. Not QE1. Sorry, it might be my cold sniffling up. But yeah, never mind. Anyway, so we're for the next two questions, we are going to go into musical themes, really, but it's don't worry, it's all going to be related. So, anyway, question number 5. For an upcoming video of again, name the artist and the song that is dedicated to the RMS Olympic. On your marks, get set, go. So looking for the name and the artist. There we go. Oh, it's like, oh my god, the Saviour. No, 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 no. Oh, Polo would know this one because Polo would have loved it. Would have answered it straight away because he was the one that introduced me to it at the very beginning. I think they're going to give up. Shall we give them the answer then, DK? We'll give them the answer. So the answer I was looking for was the song about that was dedication to the Olympic was The Pride of the White Star Line, and the artist was The Longest Johns. Yes. I'm actually quite surprised no one got that one. Blow. Yeah, Blow really, really, really got this one really. But yeah, we did listen to that one not too long ago. That's it, DK. Yeah, we did. Oh, if Blow was here, he would have done like the answer really, but it was a good one to keep the brains going. Oh dear. Right, shall we have the first scores on the doors? I realised that we got to halfway and we haven't done scores on the doors yet. So shall we do we'll do scores on the doors before we actually carry on. Longest John sounds like an undergarment weight. You know what, DK? That's absolutely true. Yeah, I definitely think it's really true on that one. I thought you meant a song made for Olympic during her era. No, it's the whole story of the Olympic. The Longest Johns. It's the whole story of her. Actually, bear in mind it has got some inaccuracies in it, but it's only for song purposes. But they did include some inaccuracies into the song. But I would highly recommend listening to it. I guarantee you'll have it stuck in your head for weeks. Anyway, so we got lower scores today, but I think it was my fault really because I made it a bit too hard. Anyway, so first place at 2 points is Maritime. Second place, joint second place is Jess and Blue at 1. And then J Ships is at 1.5. And Alex is such a hero. Yeah, unfortunately, that Miss Maritas is like only 2 points. Yeah, I've actually made it a bit hard, really. But don't worry, you probably might catch up in a little minute there, Maritime. DK says, I have been addicted to Titanic, The Maiden of the Depths by Dan Hall. You have to send me that one, DK. You'll definitely have to send me that one at the end of the live stream. I'll definitely love to listen to that. Anyway. Okay, so next one. You should be able to answer this one because I think this is the ship that was involved in Pearl Harbor, but I could be wrong. So, and some of you might know this one because you've been talking about it recently, but this is going to be the last musical one. But this is a very big ship if you know your American history. So, question 6. What was the name of the battleship that appeared in the music video, If I Could Turn Back Time by Cher? On your marks, get set. Go. If I could turn back time, if I could find a way. Oh, I love that song. I need to look back to the music video. I haven't seen video. USS Arizona? No, you are close, but not but very, very far away. USSS, yes, that is one. No, it's not the Oklahoma, not the Constitution, not the Arizona. Oh my goodness, USS West Virginia, nope. Oh my goodness, USS West, nope. Arizona would have been destroyed by that time. Yeah, definitely. USS, I don't know. We're naming every ship, but the answer, yeah. USS Massachusetts, nope. No, no, no. But you are close, maritime, because it is the letter M, because the other ship is the letter M. So you are close. You are close. Yeah, SS New York. No, 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 no. I'm afraid not. Maine, Maine. No, name it Everest State. USS Maine. USS Georgia. No. Okay, I'll let you get the answer. Really, but I haven't watched the music video in ages. But I need to go to. But the answer I was looking for was the USS Missouri. Yeah, that was the answer I was looking for. The USS Missouri. Oh, oh my god, I can't believe I tricked you guys out. And I think because that's one of the most recognizable ships, and I cannot believe you guys got missed out. But I need to really look into the video of how the SS Missouri got into that music video. Actually, I definitely really curious that, but I definitely got you guys again. Okay, I need to make it a bit more less harder this time. Guys, we named every single battleship in the American fleet except for the Missouri. And Maritime says, I forgot about the lower class. Is that what it is? The lower class? Oh, I didn't know about that. Okay. I'll definitely have to look into that again at some point. Anyway, let's move on to the next question. Hopefully, they'll be a little bit more easier for you guys. So, question number 7. Which captain of the SS Storstad gave a testimony for the Empress of Ireland inquiry? On your marks, get set, go. So I'm looking for the name of the captain, and he was the SS Stolstad, and that was a clue. That was the one that sank the Empress of Ireland. Addison, yes, yes, Addison's right. But can you name the first name? Addison, I will accept for half a point. But I'm looking for the first name as well. Thomas Anderson, yes, well done, Maritime. The Maritime will get a point for that. That's just, yeah, definitely we're back on track now. But even though I've done the video about it already, I would highly recommend reading the testimony for Thomas Anderson. It is a brilliant source of information about it. I definitely thought it was really interesting than the Titanic in some parts, really. But I would highly recommend it because if you type in Google Captain Thomas Anderson, Empress of Ireland inquiry, it will go straight up there on Google. It's definitely really worth it. Anyway, we'll move on to question number 8. And DK and Jake know this one really because we have looked at this footage already, and yeah. So question number 8: which ship had which ship? So which ship had a recording of her launch in 8? I'll start again. Sorry, beg your pardon. Okay, question number 8. Can you name the ship that was filmed during her launch in 1899? So, which ship was filmed? Well, which ship's launch was filmed in Harland and Wolff in 1899? On your marks, get set, go. So I made it a little bit like mumby jumbly on my head, really. So Oceanic, yes, Oceanic too. Yeah, J Ships got it right. Maritime got it right as well. So well done, guys. You get a point each. Yeah. So it's yeah. So I definitely think I was quite surprised, really. I still can't remember the name of the person who filmed it, but I was really shocked when I came across it because I thought nothing like that ever existed. But Oh boy, that was really amazing and such a brilliant angle from the time as well. I was very impressed. Definitely very impressed for the bit at the time. So I will have to include it in a video at some point actually. You won't be disappointed, guys. You definitely won't be disappointed. Anyway, right. We'll move on to question number 9. So we're nearly halfway. Okay, so question number 9. Which German submarine sank and took a picture of the sinking of the RMS Carpathia? On your marks, get set, go. So I'm looking for the name. So U-55, yes! Well done, Maritime. Well done, the J ships. Well done, Blue, and well done, Jess. You all get a point each. Well done, guys. Oh, that's amazing. Well done. Oh, brilliant stuff. Told you it was going to be like easy. J Ship says, I finished a Carpathia script like a month ago. Oh, interesting. I definitely cannot wait to see that. I definitely cannot wait to see the video. I'm actually looking forward to that. Was that not the rescue ship? Yeah, the Carpathia was Titanic's rescue ship. That sank, yeah. Captain Alex says, U-55, last photo of me, I'll take my rusty old. Oh, Captain Alex. I think we'll give Alex a point, really, to be fair. Don't put it hard on yourself, Alex. We'll give you 1 point for good measure since you got it right. And Maritime says, fun fact, U-55 also sank the HMHS Warner and SS War Baron on this day in 1980. No way! Oh my goodness! Must be quite busy, all of that. The rescue ship of the Carpathia was the HMS Snowdrop. That is right. I still need to look at the Snowdrop actually. But yeah, yeah, definitely Alex deserves the point. Absolutely, J Chips. I agree. I mean, take the photo of the Carpathia. Yeah, that's it. Okay. So question number 10. This one will be a little bit harder, but not too hard. But if you've been keeping up with your Cunard modern history, then you'll probably know what was going on. Okay, so question 10. According to Cunard, the Cunard line, what would be the maximum speed the Queen Anne According to Cunard, what would be the maximum speed the Queen Anne can travel at? So, in other words, according to the Cunard line, what did they describe their newest liner, the Queen Anne, as how many knots she can go at? On your marks, get set, go. So I'm looking for knots, but I'm also accepting kilometers slash H as well. 26 knots? No, 22 knots. Yeah, Maritime's got it. 22 knots. Well done, Maritime. That was really good. You guys were really in the zone, but you're in the right decade, but not very far off. But only Maritime was the one that got it right. Well done, Maritime. I would also accept 40.7 kilometers slash H because that was the same amount as well. So I would also have accepted that too. But yeah, so that's probably it. Normally I would do the schools on the doors, but since we're on the very last question, I think we're going to probably we'll kick off with the last question before we'll do the final answers. Right. Jay Ship says that's just impressive. I know, right? I haven't really looked into her yet, but I definitely want to do a video on her at some point. But yeah, right. Okay. Last question. It's the final countdown. Do-do-do-do. Right. Okay. So, question 11, the very last question. Who said these words? We have been together for all these years. Where you go, I go. On your marks, get set, go! And I just put like the bit on for good measure. Oh, we go. There we go. That was like, I just Strauss. Yes, Maritime's got it. Yeah. So I was looking for that. I just Strauss. Yeah. I definitely think Blue's got it as well. So has Alex. I'll give them all a point for that one. And Rena and J Ships Scott, even though it's Strauss, I'll give everyone a point. Yeah, we'll give everyone a point on that one. But normally the lady who said it was Ida Strauss, and I'm hoping to do a video on them at some point for Valentine's Day. But yeah, oh, Chloe's got up my nose again. Anyway, so that's the end of the quiz. So, how are we going to be doing for the score, like the final scores of the doors? So don't give me that point. Mine went black. I had to look at Maritime. It's all right. There you go. There we go. DK, it's time. Please don't give me that point low. Oh my goodness gracious! But even though it was a bit of a hard one, which I didn't expect, if it was quite hard for you guys, but you guys did so well. Well done. That's definitely not the easiest one to do, but I think next time we'll definitely go a little bit more easy in the next live stream. But yeah, but yeah, it was really good fun today. I stayed a little bit longer than I thought I was going to, but okay. Well, oh well, at least so anything. But I think sometimes the quizzes are very good distractions, really. Jacob says, "Praise the Lord." Then exactly, praise the Lord indeed. Hallelujah. The Carpathia sinking photo would be taken by the rescue ship. Yeah, from what I heard, it was from the German U-boat, but I definitely think it was. Right, okay. Scores of the doors. In last place, we have Alex with 2 points. In tied third place, we have Blue and Jess with 3 points. In second place, we have Jay Ships with 4 points. And our reigning champion once again is Maritime with 7 points. Yeah, you did. You did tie there, Blue, Jess. You did tie together. Well, congratulations to everybody. Well done, Maritime, and congratulations to everybody who participated. I definitely think it wasn't easy, but next time I will make it a bit easier for you guys. Don't worry. Yes, congratulations to every single one of you. That was brilliant, guys. That was definitely really, really good. But yeah. So I think with that, I think it's nearly bedtime for me, so I'll definitely wrap it up for tonight. But that was really great fun, and you guys did cheer me up tonight, so thank you for that, really. And it would be really, really good fun just to do more of these in these next week. But until then, hope you have a wonderful rest of the week, everyone. Stay safe, stay well, definitely look after yourselves, including me with my bad shoulder. And until then, I will catch you very soon. And until then, God bless you and take care. Bye. 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 Bye.